We just heard from the Federal Reserve on what the interest rate cut decision is. And along with that, I want to talk to you about what is going on with the price of XRP and where we go from here. All I ask is if you do like talking about XRP, type in X in the comment section, click that like button, and let's get into it. Shout out to those individuals in the community here that we're not calling for a moonshot like many out there were pushing, as this was a typical buy the rumor, sell the news. We cautioned about this last weekend as we saw some momentum coming in, some volume coming in, but luckily, as we stated yesterday, we didn't see a massive surge, and so we're not seeing a massive dip here today at 1.65. But what just came out is incredibly bullish, and for those of you who are maybe newer to the market, maybe you're a little bit confused on why, as we see a bit of a dip here today, this decision that just came out was bullish, and I want to get into that. But first, let's go over what Jerome Powell has said here today, kind of echoing some of the things he said in the last meeting, only making an adjustment this time. He did say that there's a lack of demand for the labor market growth. The labor market is slowing, softer, he used the term, labor market we have, and unemployment is rising. Also, he touched on inflation, talking about, and he stated this in the last meeting as well, that inflation is increasing slightly for both goods and services. However, they believe that, long term, they're going to still hit that 2% goal, that target they have. And so as we got a little bit of a dip here, right now I'm looking at the chart, we're sitting at $2.98, down 1.71. As we back up again to last weekend, we stated we're probably going to see a bit of a dip, a modest little bit of a gain before the decision, and then a dip, and that's what we got. I don't foresee us going any lower than 5% in a quick recovery, a very quick recovery, and knowing what comes tomorrow. As many of you, I'm sure, are well aware, tomorrow we have the Rex Osprey XRP ETF officially going live. It's officially going live. That is the XRPR ticker. And what this will do, along with liquidity coming into the market as we start to see these interest rate cuts happen, along looking at long term where we are going in this market, knowing historically this market, and any market for that matter, always ends higher as we start to see interest rate cuts. And so the beauty of this market, guys, is yes, there are market makers, there are whales that will liquidate those over leveraged players, as that's exactly what we just